Hello friends, welcome back, or if you're new, just welcome. So, if you're in any of these crafty Facebook groups or other kind of groups, you might have seen this interaction. Here's this ITH thing I made. Oh, cute! What does ITH mean? Oh, it means in the hoop. Oh, cool. What does in the hoop mean? Well, if you don't know exactly what it means, don't worry because I'm here to explain. And since I usually make plush toys, I'm going to focus on plushie projects that you can make with your embroidery machine. So let's go over the process a little bit first. To make something in the hoop basically means that your embroidery machine is doing all the work. Well, sort of. Generally, you'll place some fabric in your hoop, let a design stitch out, place some more fabric in your hoop, have the machine keep stitching, and voila! You've just brought a new plushie into the world. So that's generally the process. If you buy an embroidery file from someone else, and then it's pretty easy to do. But let's go over things a little more. What if you want to design your own in the hoop plushie? So to demonstrate, I'm going to make a dolphin plushie, well, because I like dolphins a lot. So I draft out the idea and I draw it on my computer. You can use any drawing or design program that you have, or you can even just draw it out by hand and scan it in. What you really need is the digitizing program. This is going to be the program that you use to actually make your embroidery files that you then put in your machine. I like to recommend Embrilliance, not sponsored. And I use the Stitch Artist Level 1 module. This allows me to create my own embroidery files right on top of my drawing. And the basics of digitization in general can be like its own video, so I'm not really going to go over that too much. But I will link the Embrilliance tutorials down in the description. Now I have to think in terms of how the machine is going to stitch out my design. So I'm only going to work on what's inside of my outline for now. Once I finished with that, I create the outline, which is actually going to be sewn after I put the second piece of fabric on top in my hoop. And let's go ahead and make this dolphin now. So this technique is called floating. I just hoop my stabilizer first. Then I use this, it's 505 adhesive spray. Just spray that on. And I'll place my fabric on top of my stabilizer. And because this is minky, it has like a nap, so I'm going to put a water-soluble stabilizer on top of that. Now I'll put my second piece of fabric on top. It stitches the outline. And once you cut it out and stuff it, just close it with a ladder stitch, and you have a dolphin. And just some things to keep in mind when you're making your own designs. One thing is hoop size. A lot of people start out with a 4x4 hoop size, which is pretty small. If you look in your program, you can choose the hoop size that you'll be working with. I usually do 5x7 size. So you'll have to think about, like, will the piece be too small to turn right side out, or things like that. And with designs like these, they're just flat, but it is also possible to make more three-dimensional plushies. And by the way, I'll have a link to my embroidery machine and other materials that I like to use also in the description. And these two designs that I showed today are available on my website, as well as some other embroidery files that you might want to look at. So I'll also link my site in the description. Anyway, so you don't only have to make plushies like this. There's key fobs, bow ties, change purses, masks. I've even seen someone make a children's interactive book entirely in the hoop. So I hope this video was helpful and that you learned something new, and now you won't have to ask what ITH means, so you're welcome. So have you got some inspiration? Do you have an idea for an In the Hoop project? Let me know in the comments. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!